Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Preparation Ape, your number one place for E3 this time.
Yay!
Nice and simple.
Yep.
So, of course, we're coming at you here live at twitch.tv/ChainSwipe every single Thursday at roughly 7 p.m. Central Standard Times. It's the fucking Ape Awards.
Cheers!
I'm sorry, the E3 Awards.
Man, you need... Come on. There's no, like...
There you go.
There's some clankety clank.
The E3 Awards, specifically.
Yep.
I'm DKP.
I'm Major Tom. We got sound. Everything coming through. Is everything busted?
We hopefully are good. Whew.
Okay.
Man, we fucking made it.
We made it.
And only 34 minutes late.
Like always, lots of work. Lots of fun. It's been fun putting this together. Is it better than last year? I don't know. I guess you'll have to watch to find out.
Maybe.
We have 17 categories that are up for an Ape Award. An
17
E3
videos.
Ape Award. 17 videos. So, you want to get into it? Oh, I guess I'll kind of give a little bit of context on how things are going to work. So, we're going to play our nomination. It's a video for our nomination. And then after that, we are going to, because we haven't decided the winners yet, we're going to discuss them.
Very briefly, because we have 17, but... I mean, who knows?
Yeah, if it turns into a debate, then it turns into a debate. But we're going to discuss them and then decide a winner. Some of them, my guess, would be just like, nobody actually cares. It'll be this. And then we'll go from there.
Hey, Canada, Pepper, Vitify. Hey, how are you boys?
How's everybody doing?
So, yeah. Been editing since 10 a.m. yesterday. Just got done.
Yep.
And really hope you guys enjoy these.
I hope so. I've enjoyed watching.
I think they're pretty good.
I think they're pretty good. Pretty good is a good way to describe them. Just based on what I'm looking at right now, they're pretty good.
Well, yeah, with the way we have this set up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So should we say the nominees before we play the videos?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and say what category we're going into. Ironically enough, boys, this was the part we didn't nail out.
Yep.
But luckily, you can just do it kind of on the fly, nice and easy. So, with no further ado, let's fucking get going.
Let's get
the
into
show on the road, as they say. So, the first category that we have is Best Indie Game. So, it's pretty self-explanatory. There are a lot of good ones to choose from. And you know what? Fuck it. Let's go ahead and show our hard work.
I do want to say, the nominees may not all be games that are from independent studios. It could be published by a large studio, but it's a small game. So, we're calling it indie games. That's just kind of the nomenclature that people use for small games, non-AAA games. And that's what we're going for here. So, yeah, without further ado,
let's go ahead and show the nominees for Best Indie Game.
Off that.
Who are you?
I'm the cook.
And the nominees for Best Indie Game are The Last Night, The Artful Escape, What the fuck is Griftlands? Blitz. Ruiner.
All right. Well, that was our nominees for Best Indie Game.
Yep.
What do you think?
This is easy for me. At least what I'm pulling for. The Last Night.
Yeah?
I mean, it had the best visual style. It appears to be the most interesting in terms of I guess just kind of concept. So, Last Night.
I almost want to say either Prison Break, A Way Out.
No, that's not even nominated.
Oh, my bad. Okay, then I'm gonna have to go with Runer then. That looks to me, which for those who don't know, that's actually Devolver Digital, which is the publisher of Hotline Miami, which it seems like they're almost exclusively a top-down isometric style publisher.
Yeah.
Which, not quite my favorite genre, but depending on how you do it, it can be right up there with 2D side scrollers, like Symphony of the Night, that sort of shit.
So based on our top two, I'm really pulling for The Last Night, just in terms of style, something unique.
Well, here's the thing: you don't seem to care about Runer, and The Last Night I do think looks really fucking cool. So I think between the both of us, you just have to weigh it the fuck out.
All right, there it is.
All right, so best indie game
Goes to
Runer.
no, The Last Night.
Damn it! If I can sneak it in. All right, so we're gonna wait. What's that? Yeah.
Chat is not showing up. Thank you very much.
2 seconds.
Got to do a little bit of on-hand editing.
Want to go and introduce our next category there, Major T?
Absolutely. Actually, I don't. Oh,
Best
yes, I do.
VR.
Our next category is Best Virtual Reality Game. There were a pretty decent amount of virtual reality games shown at E3 this year. I just noticed we got a little bit of
Second voice.
sausage going on right here. We need to fix that. Yeah, pretty good amount of virtual reality games this year. I think Sony had a really good showing for it. What's going on here? Copying something over? I could fix it, he says. I mean, there's nothing else to go on. Good virtual reality games. We've got 5 nominated games, and I'm just ready to watch the video. We should just play the video. If we just play the video, and then by the time we come back, everything will be fixed, right?
What a stupid fucking mistake that was.
Hey.
No, we had to switch scenes.
No, that's true.
All right, so that we should be good now.
Yep.
Okay. By the way, if the videos are too quiet, let me know. But apart from that, yeah, this is gonna be best virtual reality game.
So let's go.
You boys ready? Let's
I'm
fucking
ready.
take it away.
Goddamn rich cunt! I kill rich cunts! Mother's getting the shit kicked out of her.
And the nominees for Best VR Game are Mouse, Dude, V fucking R, The Inpatient, Final Fantasy 15 Fishing, Little Star Child Baby,
All right. Well, those were our wonderful nominees for best virtual reality.
Yep.
I mean, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest isn't quite Roy, but
Yeah.
it's up there, I'd say. By the way, I do want to point out a little tidbit of neat information about the last video we watched. I'm sorry, the very first video. I I had to edit out jizz in that one. That mock weird porno one?
Yeah.
It's the first time I've ever had to blur jizz off somebody's face.
How did that feel? Did it feel good?
It was rad.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Best virtual reality.
I actually agree with Peviv here. It's Moss for me. I've always liked the cartoony, like kiddie style games. It's got that whole Redwall vibe going on. And then I watched some stuff about it, and they said it plays similar to like the original Zelda. Like you go from room to room, and you don't really like you play as the character, but there are also things that you do to instruct the mouse along. So it just seems the most interesting in terms of virtual reality, something different in a world that I want to be in virtual reality. Although that Final Fantasy Fission,
it does look pretty rad.
Close second.
Gotta give it to you. Now Doom is a close second for me, but I'm actually gonna go with Moss as well. I don't know why, but that game actually just looks like it would be a fucking pisser.
Yeah.
And very rarely do I find like a avatar of any sort that I find endearing. But I like that little mouse.
That little mouse. He's a cute little fella.
Like, hey, Canada, yes I am. The coveted DKP type, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Chat not showing again.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's just based on.
It takes a second to scroll down. So yeah, Moss wins best virtual reality of E3 2017.
Yay!
All right, let's move on to our next category. Our next category is best bear. You remember last year we had best crab?
Yep.
And best grappling hook. It's really kind of strange. Like we almost could have had best dinosaur this year, or best T-Rex.
Sure.
There's always like somehow one person one studio comes up with an idea and immediately other studio they catch up to it and they all show it at E3 at once.
For sure.
So yeah, there was enough to warrant a bear category.
Yep.
So yeah, I say without any further ado, let's have this best bear.
Let's go.
And the nominees for Best Bear are Fallout Beat, Metro Exodus. Fallout. It says Beat, but this says Beat.
It's a typo.
All right, Fallout Bear, Metro Exodus. Fantasy Beat. This scrolls online. Monokuma, Dragon Rampa V3. Zombear, Days Gone. Crying Dude from Ubisoft.
All right. So that was the nominees for Best Bear of E3 2017. What do you think?
I gotta give it to that crying guy. He's handsome, emotional, made a Rabbids game with Mario in it. Just touched me in all kinds of places.
I'll give it to that crying beat as well.
All right. That was easy.
Well, it's okay. So very rarely do I feel like guilty about doing something that no one's ever going to know about.
Yeah.
It's a victimless crime. Like when I initially edited that, it was the game was Who Gives a Fuck? Because I'm not a big fan of the Rabbids concept, as you know.
Yeah.
And I just saw seeing that.
You come out whenever you were editing the little title card.
Yeah, haven't
and you listed out the game. You initially had Mario plus Rabbids as Who Gives a Fuck.
Yeah, for that crying guy. And I just kept having to scroll back and see him crying over and over, and I was like,
this guy gives a fuck.
This dude fucking...
He put his heart and soul into this game for the last 3 years.
I was like, all right, so the best I can do is Mario Minions. I think that was a good compliment. You know?
Yeah, I think so.
But yes, Crying Beat from Ubisoft wins
Cool.
Yeah. All right, our next category is Best Skyrim. What do you, wait, is that it?
I mean, Skyrim showed up a lot.
It's
similar to what you were
did.
talking about earlier of last year with grappling hooks and crabs. This year, Skyrim was practically in every conference.
Yep.
So, whether it was the Creation Club stuff or Skyrim VR, or I won't go into too much detail on it. Let's just let's roll the tape.
Let's see what you're doing. All right. Well, with no further ado, Best Skyrim, take it away.
Lightning ball! Lightning ball! Lightning ball! Lightning ball! Lightning ball! Sleep! Lightning ball! Lightning ball! Sleep! Lightning ball!
And the nominees for Best Skyrim are
Duvkin, no, I was Conlin Barin. What's good for cool, Maccabi, that's ball. Duvkin, of a rub, of a grand pass, new do. Badu, Duvkin, but a bada la bow.
Skyrim. Skyrim. Skyrim.
Duvkin, Kodua, Wana Umbuk, Lingerdunduvad, Unfridite, Bazik Fun, and Dufingine. Yeah.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
Skyrim.
You good? I'm good.
We lost Fran, Wade, Nadav, and Frin Relik, Dujal, Vath, and Sulik, Juan Runnet, found crying. Okay. Fuzzy me when kind maze Fundine. Right.
All right, so those are the nominees, all of them, for Best Skyrim.
All of them.
I don't know, Tommy. I'm gonna have a hot take here.
Okay, please give it to me.
I'm ready to give it to Skyrim.
Yeah?
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I think Skyrim's going to take this one.
Goddamn.
Boy, I think we need 5 more for Skyrim, Sis Kurtzen.
I didn't... oh, God. Only when I think it's gone, it comes the fuck back,
The game that never dies.
The obvious herpes joke is there, whatever, but, it kind of is. I'm surprised, there's not commercials people like, now that I'm Skyrim free, I can go ride my bicycle on the beach. You couldn't do that with herpes? I never understood that. It's I can do cartwheels now, and it's I can't think of any sort of herpes that would fuck that up for you.
There's some pretty nasty herpes out there.
Anyways, that's it. Hey, I say we should get back on track.
Skyrim for Switch, by the way.
I'm gonna go with Skyrim VR.
But it's on PSVR.
Oh, Skyrim for Switch then. Well, is it timed exclusivity?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to say it is. Plus, I get to dress up like Fabio Link.
Dude, that Link does look janky as fuck. If they could model, right? If they could model, the sword and the tunic, I don't see why they couldn't have modeled, the ponytail or something, right?
Yeah.
To look more like Link, because it does look like... It looks like Sloth from Goonies. I don't know, it doesn't, but that's, what I imagine its face looks
It's
like. 'Cause you
Fabio.
never see its face,
Fabio Skyrim Link.
All right.
I've never played Skyrim. I might actually play it when it comes to Switch, so I want to give it to that.
All right. Well, fuck it. Okay. I'm down with that.
Awesome.
All right. Our next category is Best New IP. This is the last video we did.
Yeah.
And
we did this 45 minutes ago. Or at least you finished it.
It actually turned out pretty decent.
Yeah. Baby.
And crazy enough, it was like the surprise song last year when it's there's no such thing as surprise music, so what the fuck are we going to play, right?
Yeah.
This was what do you put as a teaser for Best New IP?
Yeah.
It took me 2 days to figure something out.
Yeah, finding what the little intro video would be for it.
It's a fucking nightmare. But, Best New IP, take it away.
I'm Stan Muller, this is Crash Course, and today we begin our mini-series on intellectual property. Hey, isn't the entire concept of intellectual property illegitimate? I mean, how can we justify locking up the world's science and art so that corporations, publishing houses, and other gatekeepers can control what we know and what we think? Information wants to be free, man. Hey, move from the past. There's a stand from the past. This is great. Anyway,
And
I
the
can tell by
nominees
looking
for
into your
Best
vacant
New
bloodshot
IP
eyes that you've been up
are-
all night downloading Chumbawamba records.
Skull and Bones. Prison Break, the game. A game that I wish was actually Bloodborne 2. Anthem. Hidden Agenda.
Hi, I'm
Ooh, they saw the sausage being made.
I did
All right.
see that.
So-
DLC sausage.
Dude, that fucking guy is insufferable.
Dude, the Chumbawamba thing was hilarious, though.
And
The
like,
cut that you did on it was really good.
well, like that was accidental because that was where it ended anyways. And then
Yeah.
it was just he's talking about, and that was the first top-rated result for intellectual property law.
Perfect.
It's fucking horrible. Anyways,
Kurt says, if the guys from A Way Out ever ate you out, they would give you a back massage with their noses. Hell yeah, they would.
you know that's something we actually commented about. This isn't going where you think it's going, which was
You know we're on the right track when you say that.
the character models. The only part of that game that doesn't look fucking like next gen. Like if you look at the environments, those look fucking great.
For sure.
But it may and because the you know backgrounds, the environments look almost photorealistic, or that's the look they're going for, right? Like I don't think the character models looking all fucking janky is a stylistic choice.
Yeah.
But either way, that's the game I'm gonna have to give it to, though.
Okay.
For me, that split screen force thing in particular, I think it's a fucking killer idea.
Yeah, I actually completely agree. I think Anthem looks amazing. The problem I have with Anthem is that it reminds me of Destiny. And while I really enjoyed Destiny, I only enjoyed like playing through the campaign. After the campaign, like I'm not a loot grind kind of guy. So while Anthem looks absolutely incredible, it's got the land, air, sea kind of thing going on. Like it's going to be great. It's going to be really awesome. I just don't think it's my kind of game. Whereas A Way Out is 100% my kind of game. So
So we have Tasty running scene transitions, and he looks fucking
he's
like he's
pissed
losing
right
his
now.
mind.
He's
Dude,
pissed.
here's the thing, like
Tasty,
there's-
you're welcome to yell.
as far as Anthem goes, I didn't like Destiny.
Yeah.
Like I never even gave Destiny a shot. It was like, all right, so Borderlands,
I liked
but
it.
with more of a grind because it's an MMO. Nah, I'm okay not doing that.
Go ahead, just say it
So
loud.
Okay, just let me comment. It looks like Attack on Titan meets
he's
Destiny
saying it looks like Attack on
Meets-
Titan meets Destiny.
meets Halo, and that's kind of what you got.
Plus Mass Effect.
Yeah. Well,
You want to lean in here and just give everyone a smile? This is our engineer for this evening.
Yeah, he's working hard for us.
I'm not working hard.
He does still work at EA, though.
Yeah.
Well, let's disregard that for now.
See if we-
Anyways, fellas, what wins?
Best invisible guy off screen of the year, Tasty. Anthem looks
Damn
like
right.
Destiny, Evolve, and Titanfall mixed.
Yeah, which like none of those games had staying power for me. Like, here's the thing: visually, it looks very good.
But so
Right.
does so many games when they're announced at E3. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that it's not like.
Yeah,
do you
well,
remember
I mean-
how good Andromeda looked? Do you remember how good Watch Dogs 2 looked?
Here's the thing. Like, that's not my point. But
No,
that's
that's my point.
but that's a good point to make.
That's my point.
Which is like the inevitable downgrade for that is coming for
Yeah.
fucking sure. You can't have a game with that scope. Like it works for Battlefield because you don't have that much like foliage and shit lined in, right? And I imagine it's on the same engine. Plus, it's on the whole console requirement only thing, and like not everyone's going to play that on Xbox One S, even if that lives up to the incredibly high expectations.
Yep.
So
It looks good. It just doesn't look like a game that I'm
Here's the
going to enjoy as much as it
visually, it looks really good from what they showed. Everything else wasn't anything I hadn't done before.
Yeah.
And the scripted Gerard's Wrath. It's like, oh, I gotta get that Gerard's Wrath.
Yeah. Oh, thank God I just got Gerard's fucking toothpick hammer. I have to give it to A Way Out, but only because I believe they advertise in their full product. I expect Anthem will get some downgrades.
The downgrades are coming. But all right, next category is the best That's a Huge Bitch category. There was a lot of fucking large
talking about trends
things. You know, if there's one thing this EA didn't want, Tom, they didn't want no short dick man. You know?
Nope, they didn't.
They don't want no short dick man. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's true. You're right.
Bold strategy for them. But we'll see if it plays out. This is. You got anything else?
Nope.
Where's the best huge bitch award? Well, Tasty, take it away.
It's just you and T-Rex in this scene, so I'm gonna need a lot of hot action before I bring in your stunt cock, all right? Go ahead, lay down.
Why do they call her T-Rex?
All right, fellas, I'm ready to fudge.
Oh my gosh!
You want me on top?
No, I'll be on top.
You're gonna make me come, or I'm gonna kick your butt. Come here! Come here now! Oh, baby! Oh, you make me so hot now! Come here!
Oh, that's good.
Oh, you make me so hot! Oh, come here! Fudge midnight! Fudge midnight! Come here! Come here!
And the nominees for Best
That's a huge bitch.
are
Rock Lobster, Kingdom Hearts 3. Totem Lobster, Super Lucky's Tale. Sneck, God of Lobster. Colossus, from Shadow of the Colossus.
That's a huge bitch.
Weird T-Rex, possibly lobster, from Monster Hunter World.
That's a huge bitch.
Those were some huge bitches indeed.
Yep. It's kind of a joke category, but Shadow of the Colossus
a
looks
lot of
great.
these are. Yeah, like out of all of them, that's probably the one I want to play the most. So,
Yeah.
fuck it, just we'll give it to that one.
Shadow of the Colossus wins the Best That's a Huge Bitch award.
Are you keeping track of this?
I am.
Awesome. So yeah, up next. Oh god. Best huge bitch or best That's a Huge Bitch. Shadow of the Colossus. By the way, that was not a gay porno. I'll have you know. That was Orgasmo. Orgasmo.
If you guys haven't seen Orgasmo, watch Orgasmo. In my opinion, is Matt Stone and Trey Parker's best movie.
Any chance to plug it? You better believe we're gonna.
Need both of you to stay in unison. Love that soundbite.
And I too will cry. I think we'll get put on a final of anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, Baldman was there, I believe, when I got QA'd for a call back in like 2009 in front of a training class where it clipped the end and it was like, "Go die in a car fire, you fucking bitch." And I didn't get fired. I just went from clean to final warning. So like, I imagine they'll do the same with us. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at skating by.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you're the king of skating by for sure.
Thank you.
As you can tell by these awards.
Yep. All right. So our next category.
This category was super popular last year. I even had someone today
Asking if we're gonna do this.
I was like, "Hey, we're doing the Ape Awards, the E3 Ape Awards," and they're like, "Oh man, that surprise song!
It's on SoundCloud.
I want that on as a ringtone." And I told them about the SoundCloud.
Yeah, man, it's there.
So here's our best surprise announcement for E3 2017.
Take it away, Tasty. Love saying that.
Surprise, motherfuckers, 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 motherfuckers.
Surprise, 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 surprise.
Motherfuckers,
Surprise, 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 surprise.
and the nominees for Best Surprise Announcement are
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Shadow of the Colossus. One of the Monster Hunters. Metroid Prime 4, fuck you. The Golf Club 2? Tommy, what the fuck is the Golf Club 2?
It's got to be that golf club, baby. That surprised me. I was so surprised it fucking went way over my head. I didn't even know what it was. I think, like, if you look at it logically, that's the only winner. Because we both didn't know it was coming.
Shadow of the Colossus, though. Like, Beyond Good and Evil 2 is the one I'm the most excited about. But I'm being serious right now. Even though our categories weren't a little.
Everyone else is saying, Golf Club did totally surprise me. See, exactly. Golf Club, see, I think, I'm not budging on this one. I think Golf Club. I think logically, one of those things. You know what that mean?
Right. Since the community, at least 2 people in the community, plus you, I think that's enough. We'll give the fucking Golf Club.
Good looking out. You know, this is your undoing.
I know it's my fault. So I love how you said, you're like, what the fuck is Golf Club 2?
So for anyone who doesn't know how this normally works, Tommy busts his ass and makes all these categories.
I wouldn't say that.
And fills in like all the nominees and just sends them to me. And that's just what I have to work with. So when we were doing recordings for it, like, I was first time reading it. So, like, a lot of this shit, it was like, what the fuck is this? So, yep. Our next, Golf Club 2. So, give it the...
Congratulations.
Give it the golf clap and, an honor. So, yeah, our next category is a very special one. This is an annual tradition. This is the #ThisGuyFucks award. And I'm excited. I'm stoked. I mean, I like fuck. Do you?
I mean,
I don't get to
I'm
very
married,
often, but
so
I don't know.
Whenever I win, and it actually happens.
I'm just saying I like to. I like people. I would like people to look at me and think this guy has intercourse.
Whatever
like
that thing is between that man's legs, I'll allow it inside.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, I'll allow that inside of me. That's a champion right there.
All right.
They deserve an Ape Award.
2017 #ThisGuyFucks award. Take it away, Tasty.
Hey, baby. You in the red. Hey, Blondie. Hey, you look kind of nice. You look good. You like come home with me tonight. Huh? All right. Come on in, honey. Come on in, honey. I'm hot, bothered, and horny. Hey, baby. Right before I stick my big sausage in you, what do they call you?
They call me Sheetar.
And the nominees for the coveted #ThisGuyFucks award are the guy who made a way out. Michelle Ancel when he's crying about being named Michelle.
Yo, my man have a woman's name. My man be named Michelle.
Knack. The really awesome, incredibly talented commentator.
Super awesome.
For Darwin Project. The Reg, aka the Reginator, aka my body is Reggie, aka the king of fucking.
All right.
That one's fun.
You know what I enjoy when you came over, and I knew for a fact you'd forgot that you called Reggie the king of fucking. And I was waiting for that part in the video to slide through and to see the realization. So I made it intentionally slow scrolling. I enjoyed that when you came over.
King of fucking.
Man, those fellas sure were a maniac.
Yeah. My vote is for
That's for sure.
My vote is for the same as the community. I'm crying right now, by the way. The Darwin Awards.
Because you got lime in your eye, or you're laughing?
No, because it's just fun.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Darwin Award, dude. Like I've never been more certain like that dude fucks on the
I've
reg.
never been more confident
on the reg, like
of someone's sex life.
What a ledge, man.
Yep.
What a fucking ledge.
I don't think he's ever gotten a swipe left on Tinder in his entire life.
That's all he does is swipe right, though.
I mean, that's all he needs to do.
Because he can't stop fucking. You saw that, right?
I did see it, yeah. He's definitely the king.
That song was dedicated to him. He is a maniac. And he's fucking like he's never fucked before. I almost played the wrong one.
So, we got a lot of feedback last year. That, by the way, congratulations, Star Wars Project commentator. Good job.
I'm sure this is. You know what's sad? Like this is probably the first praise he's gotten, and it's disingenuous.
So we got a lot of feedback last year. I mean, we were like, I couldn't stop answering the phone and people saying like, I think it's great that you're recognizing someone who's having so much sex, but that's a male-focused award.
I was like, wait, did people? You need to tell me if people were liking what we were doing?
No, people. The amount of calls that were coming in, they were unstoppable. So they said you really need a female-focused award.
Yep. We're all about inclusion here at Chainsaw.
We are.
We don't apologize. That's one thing we don't do.
For sure.
But
we'll just get you next time.
This was actually a heated debate for this award. What to do with it?
What to do? How to do it? How to get it right? Because our perspective.
Mr. Gertzen, hot take there. Well,
females can fuck. They absolutely
can.
So, considering it was you and I that put all this together, we didn't quite have the female perspective. But here's the best that we could do. I'm not going to say it's the best that we could do. I'm going to say, here's what we did.
Yep. Well, this is no further ado. This is the.
Let's just leave it.
Shouldn't say what it is?
No. We'll allow the category to speak for itself.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, Tasty, hit it.
Take it away.
And the nominees for Best Strong Independent Woman Who Don't Need No Man are
Bam bam, mon ça se passe, j'ai sur mon lit à bouffer sa langue en buvant grand mon whisky. Quant à moi, peu dormi, vie débris, mais j'ai dû dormir dans la gouttière où j'ai eu un flash.
Ooblets with her vagina mom in Ooblets.
Allez hop, un matin, une louloute est venue chez moi, poupée de cellophane, cheveux chinois, un sparadrap, une gueule de bois.
The selfie-taking Peach Rabbit in Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Comme un indien dans son igloo.
Pauline, Super Mario Odyssey.
Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi, ça plane pour moi.
The lady that throws a fake grenade in Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus.
Allez hop, la nana, quelle panard, quelle vibration de s'envoyer sur le paillasson, limé, ruiné, vidé, comblé.
The one-armed, super edgy girl from the Xbox Avatars.
I am the king of the divan. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi.
All right. Well, that was those are the nominees for the Gotta remember all the full length of this one.
Yeah.
The Strong Independent Woman Who Don't Need No Man award.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to give it to, like, okay, I go by likability. Right. So I don't like the look of the new avatars.
Okay.
Because they look like fucking the poor man's, like the general insurance version of like Pixar shit, right? And if you ever show me something that goes like that sort of shit that they do, like it chaps my ass. I don't know why. So that's out. Ooblets, while I'm not sure, I don't know if those were men or women. Like,
I'm pretty sure it's half and half.
Well, because like
but at least the female characters.
I mean, the art style looks like it's all women, or at least like trans or androgynous.
They got those little ooblets with them. They don't need them.
I'm going with Grenade Lady though, because to me, I think she's gonna be a fucking cool character.
I mean, I think she will, but I got to go with the edgiest fuck girl personally. Now, granted, I know that Grenade Lady's probably winning this category, but hear me out here. Are you familiar with this move in the industry called the Stranger, where you sit on your hand and masturbate?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're
talking about the
move?
arm thing.
So she's got this fake arm.
If someone else is jerking you off, whether it's with a metal arm or not, it's might as well be a stranger to you.
Have you ever been jerked off by a metal arm before?
Put on a latex glove and jerked off once.
All right then. I'm just saying.
It wasn't worth it.
I'm just saying.
So Grenade Lady wins, man.
Yep. I'm okay with that.
So yes. Oh man, Major Tom does make a strong argument. I thought I dismantled the argument pretty well personally. But, whatever, man, maybe not. So, okay. I think
congratulations, Grenade Lady. I looked for her name.
Is it anywhere?
Nope, couldn't find it. The Grenade Lady.
There's a rumor that you actually play as her in the game and not BJ.
Throughout the entire, obviously.
No, dead serious. And there's also
there's at least a part where you play as him because everybody who played
the weird head thing. Mecha Hitler in the first one was like a head in a jar.
Yeah.
And it's speculating like BJ has a new body. At the very least, you're not actually playing like as him. That's why he has the weird head thing that comes over. And if you look, the cat.
The internet's a weird place, dude.
Go look it up. It's credible look. But I hope it
looks credible.
I hope they don't Kojima it, and I hope it's exactly what we think it is.
Okay.
So next category is best murder, which I got to be honest. Like while the intro little video thing is relevant, it's probably one of the laziest ones. Because what do you?
I
put
like
out?
this category.
The category is fine. But I mean the intro, yeah. I wanted to find Quincy. That old show when he's Murder Sam.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find a thing of him saying murder.
I think
I looked. Well. All right. So this is going to be best murder.
Let us know what you think.
All right, let's go.
Ooh, yeah, this looks deadly. So this shoots antimatter? My target can't be killed with regular matter. Nice to meet you, Morty. Listen, if you ever need anybody murdered, please give me a call.
You're
I'm very
giving him a
discreet.
card?
I have no code of ethics. I will kill anyone, anywhere. Children, animals, old people, doesn't matter. I just love killing.
And the nominees for best murder are... That part of Wolfenstein 2 where he's all he's walking down the hall, people are dying, and then in Days Gone where he gets that dude and he's all choking him, and then he chokes him and then he dies. Oh, he died real quick. Call of Duty World War II where he's all and he's burning people, and the dude's all I'm burning alive, don't burn me. In God of War, where he's all, I'm gonna cut you, and then he cuts that dude in half, and then he splits open, and then he gets, yeah. In Battlefield, where he's riding the horse, and he's got the big stick, and he stabs the dude in the stomach. Whew, man, that guy definitely got stabbed.
All right, so that was best murder.
There's a lot of murder there.
This is a category you do to me every year, and it's the hardest one to find footage for. I don't know if you recall last year's.
What was last
Battlefield
year's?
1, I remember specifically, like the one that gave me so much trouble, was Battlefield 1. There's one part where a dude gets hit with a hatchet.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to loop that
best axe
200 times because it was just
It's just like a half a second footage.
Which is basically what I had to do with the Kratos thing, because it was the only time he did that.
Well, I was hoping that you would just get lots and lots of murder, and then when you said where he splits him in half, you would just get that scene.
I didn't want to cheapen it too much. Like,
okay. I mean,
because we're focusing on one specific type of murder.
You say that, but in Wolfenstein, you got lots of murder footage. There was lots of murder in that.
Fucking murder you. All right. Who do you want to give that to?
Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein, there were multiple times where I was like, fuck. So, Wolfenstein for me.
I saw a you know how like here's why I like when we're doing this. Every gaming anything has their YouTube recaps.
Yeah.
Fuck. But I've watched them and they're good. They're necessary. I enjoy them. But I'm glad that we're doing something a little bit different. You just gotta do something with your E3.
For sure.
But a lot of people were remarking that didn't look like actual gameplay. Which if you played the New Order, it pretty much almost looks like that already.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fully believe like you might get a slight graphical downgrade. I doubt it though, since the last one was fucking incredible. But yeah, Wolfenstein for me as well. What's up, Zod? Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Peppa says, I would have to say, I don't see the comment, but I read it. It's the Days Gone guy. He said you could really feel it.
I mean, the guy just passed out quick.
Yeah, he did.
Like,
I mean, he might have broken his neck.
If that was your window for autoerotic asphyxiation, like it was like 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, he didn't have much time there.
Half the country would be dead. Yeah. All right, so next category. This is a new one this year.
Hold on.
Huh? Oh.
Congratulations, Wolfenstein. You're doing well. You're cleaning up. Next category is Best Ape. You know, this is actually a fortunate one where, you know, we had Best Bear, but really, like, who gives a fuck, right? But, like, this is kind of relevant, and there was enough to warrant its own category. We could fill it out. For sure.
So, fuck this. Let's do it. Best Ape, baby. Go.
And the nominees for Best Ape are that foul-mouthed cursing ape from Beyond Good and Evil 2, Donkey Kong Rabid Ape, not this one, the Chainsaw Ape from Killing Floor 2, Thog, Ni no Kuni 2, Cranky Street Sign, Super Mario Odyssey,
Cranky Street Sign, huh?
I mean, honestly, I ran out of apes.
I don't see why we just couldn't have had 4.
Because you got to have 5, at least 5 categories. Kirsten says Beyond Good and Evil 2. I agree with Beyond Good and Evil 2. I don't think you're going to allow it to happen. But just your face is telling me.
Dude.
Plus, we already had this conversation.
Dude, the Chainsaw Ape.
I get it, but he didn't really do anything.
That will never happen again.
But we're Chainsaw Ape.
This is like...
They're stealing ideas from us.
Alright, I'm gonna... What do you guys think? We'll settle this one real fucking quick. I'm saying the Chainsaw Ape. Because I about shit my pants when I saw it. Right?
Beyond Good and Evil 2 curses. Alright, Kurt, what do you think? Who do you think we should give it to?
This next category is good.
Peb, what you guys got? Who do you think should get it? We're gonna let you guys decide who should win Best Ape. Because he and I are right split down the middle.
Alright.
Since there's 2 of us.
Dude.
Oh shit, your
cat's
cat's
about
about
to... I will fucking murder that cat. Alright, so I guess it goes to Beyond Good and Evil 8, which... Alright, so it's... Yeah, Pepev, we're 1 vote shy, so that's it. Beyond Good and Evil 8.
The Cranky Street Sign says something.
You know, when you put it that way. Alright, so congratulations. Do we know his name at all? Do we know anything?
I don't know his name. I tell you what, some footage came out, gameplay footage, where they talk over the gameplay footage. It looks really cool.
I saw him in like a jetpack or something.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I really want to.
All right, well, let's give it up for the Beyond Good and Evil.
Congratulations!
All right, moving on to our next category, which is Best Mario Possession.
Oh, this one's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I mean, the game looks great. You can possess things.
Yeah, I thought there was a... What I really like about the trailers for Super Mario Odyssey, the very first trailer we got, we see this city. We see the camera kind of pan around. We see the city. Then Mario hops up out of the manhole.
Right.
And then it's like, holy shit, this is Mario. And then with this one...
He comes out of that man's hole, all right.
He did jump right out of the man's hole. And this one, we see this landscape that looks kind of like Xenoblade or something. Then we see a T-Rex, and we're like, what the fuck? Is this Monster Hunter? Is this... Then he turns around, he's got the hat on. So I really like the fact that we got surprises this time. What are you doing?
Just you going through the whole play, but it's like a...
You're so anxious to go get some more ice.
No, you get so excited anytime we're talking about Mario Odyssey, remember?
I do get very excited.
It almost sounds like you were doing the Wolfenstein. Yeah, it's like you're doing that all over again.
So, yeah. There were a lot of really cool possessions.
Yeah. Only when I was editing this footage and like was having to watch it really slowly was like, that does look fucking like a really badass mechanic.
Yeah.
Which makes me like a lot more excited for Mario Odyssey.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we combed through all the footage that we had in the top 5 Mario possessions. So without no further ado, hit it.
With me, oh yeah.
Jesus, fuck you! Jesus, fuck you! Fuck you! Lick me! Lick me!
You know what she did? Your canting daughter?
The best fuck. And the nominees for Best Mario Possession.
Bullet Bill. Frog. Taxi. T-Rex. Fish.
All right. Those were the best Mario possessions. Go on.
I'm interested in seeing like the T-Rex or like what mechanically that will allow. I think a taxi is a pretty funny idea, but I gotta go personally with the Bullet Bill.
Dude, fucking same. Easy.
Just
seeing it in motion.
Yeah.
How it moved. Looked like it had weight to it. And it looked fucking rad.
Based on a lot of the gameplay footage, you actually see the Bullet Bill when you take control of it. You like go into walls to destroy some walls to be able to find secret areas. So I think that's going to be the most fun.
Yeah.
Bullets kill cars, fish, frogs, and T-Rexes. Taxi serves a practical purpose.
Yeah, I guess you could make a living.
Fish with mustache is rad and has a mustache. So my vote is Bullet.
All right.
What do you think?
I'm going to go with Bullet Bitch as well.
All right. Congratulations, Bullet Bill. Probably the only award you've ever earned in your entire life.
Very much like the fucking Darwin Project announcer guy.
Who got That's a Huge Bitch award? Oh, the Colossus from Shadow of the Colossus. Never mind.
Like, I don't remember.
I'm just making sure I categorize everything.
All right. So our next category.
We're getting close. We're almost done.
You know, there's a lot of times I don't want to name any names. I don't want it to be too obvious. But there's certain publishers who it really just feels like that it's a legit just like, hey, fuck you, boy. Fuck you, kid. Go get your fucking shine box. You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And that happened quite a bit this year. More so than normal.
There was a lot of opportunities for being salty. Let's just put it that way.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this next category is the Best Fuck You Award.
First time it's ever appeared on the Ape Awards.
This is a new one. Who knows if it happens? We have enough material next year that we felt personally slide it over. Maybe we'll have it again.
Maybe so.
Let's fucking do this. You gonna go?
Fuck you. Give me a...
Virtual console.
Here's my dollar. Suck my dick.
Suck your own dick, you schmuck.
The nominees for the 2017 Fuck You Award are
Nintendo's driving round town with the games I love, and I'm like, fuck you. Well, I guess my love for your Metroid isn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. I said if you were smarter, then you'd still be richer. Now ain't that some shit? Although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best with a fuck you. Yeah, I'm sorry that Reggie's gone on safari. I still don't get why the fuck he's there. It's like I bought an Xbox and I got an Atari, but the way you sell your games ain't fair. I pity the fool that falls in love with you. Yeah. Well, ooh, I've got some news for you. Yeah. Now go around and tell little Miyamoto. Nintendo's driving round town with the games I love, and I'm like, fuck you. Well, I guess my love for your Metroid isn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. I said if you were smarter, then you'd still be richer. Now ain't that some shit?
Man, there was some big fuck yous.
There were some fuck yous, all right.
And I think if I'm gonna have to pick one,
yep.
I don't think you're gonna know which. If you had to guess, what do you think?
Lucky's Tale, Conquer.
You almost changed my mind. I was gonna you did change my mind. I was gonna go
Conquer,
dude. I was gonna go with Bethesda's second attempt at getting people to pay for fucking mods, but
yeah, but dude,
that's because I think it's because I saw that one last and I'd forgotten a little bit about Lucky's Tale. You better believe.
It's fucking Lucky's Tale. It's got to be. All right.
Yeah,
hear me out.
I'm with you.
I know, but hear me out. All of you hear me out on this then. Xbox owns Rare. Rare owns like Banjo and Conquer and a bunch of other shit that nobody cares about. Battletoads, stuff like that. So, Conquer, one of the best like platformer / action games of the last 20 years, super funny, super filthy, is a game they own and a franchise that we want to return to, okay?
Yeah, no, I know.
So to have a conference where you're showing a squirrel that you can't see their face, hopping around in the background, only to reveal itself to be a game that was previously Lucky's Tale, which was a Oculus Rift exclusive prior to Super Lucky's Tale, is fucking bullshit.
Brought to you by decades of free mods. Paid mods. No, that's the equivalent bullshit. Basically of, remember when Final Fantasy VII got its tech demo?
Yeah.
And at the very end it was like, tech demo? Yeah. It's like that. You're like, you get super hyped for a second.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god, they're doing it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like,
oh my god. And they're like, nah,
just
we're
fucking
kidding.
with your fam.
It's an Oculus Rift previous exclusive. Yep. Super Lucky's Tale.
In other news, this was actually gonna make my big announcement here. This is my last stream with Chainsaw. I'm going to become an R&B singer. I don't know if you guys know that. I hadn't told you yet, and I thought it'd be best if I broke the news here.
If you guys could not tell, that was DQ.
If you couldn't tell.
If you couldn't tell.
We'll put that up on SoundCloud along with the surprise song. for your, I don't know, I would say viewing pleasure, but whatever. All right, next category.
You have the voice for it, DQ.
This is the Golden Reggie.
Yep.
It's an award that doesn't really need to be here, but you made that JPEG of the big Golden Reggie face, like, what, a year and a half ago?
Something like that.
And I was like, dude, we have to do everything with this. So, yeah.
So, if you guys are new to
Reggie's
Chainsaw,
Law is. Yeah, you go.
For the last 3 years, we've been talking about something called Reggie's Law. Everybody talks about it. We just talk about it in our own way, and our way is Reggie's Law. Reggie's Law is basically, it's this mathematical equation that for every 2 steps that Nintendo takes forward...
It's like that movie, A Beautiful Mind.
They take 1 step backwards.
If you're retarded, you know?
Yeah. It's like, hey guys, we're giving you this brand new portable / home console, but it can only run like 50% of what current consoles can run. So don't expect any of your like favorite games to come to it. It's like, hey guys, we have Virtual Console available, but we're only releasing 2 games a week for fucking 50 years. It's that sort of thing. It's that they're giving us what we want, but they take back
You can voice
just a
chat
little
on the
bit.
new console, but you have to use your cell phone to do it.
Exactly. So, for the last few years, we've been celebrating Reggie's Law with an award called the Golden Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
1 step forward, 6 steps backwards.
A lot of times.
No, it's 2 forward. Because
The phone thing is about 6 steps back. Like, why don't I just call the person at that point?
That's fair. But they're still moving forward. The fact that we even have online service, they're pushing in the right direction. They're just going way
It only
too slow.
took them like 3 generations too long.
Yeah,
but okay.
Exactly.
So this is the Golden Reggie Award. Let's do this, boys.
Let's do it.
I'll fuck your ass. I'll fuck your dad.
If it's not fun, why bother? If it's not a battle, where's the fun? It's a
Disease,
that you pass,
blood test,
that you fail. A race against time. Fun and battle always locked together. But
disease
is also something else. It's a journey, a passport to new worlds. Maybe even
low T-cell count.
a look, a feel, an exploration. Close your
fuckhole
and open
your mouth.
Yes, the journey requires the right ticket. And that ticket is Nintendo Switch. But in the end, it's not just
Where you can fuck your dad. It's where your dad can fuck you.
So let's go.
This year's nominees for the Golden Reggie are Metroid Prime 4 JPEG.
Dude, Metroid Prime 4? We should just be excited it exists.
Metroid Samus Returns 3DS exclusivity.
Metroid Samus Returns? Dude, we're getting a remake of the second one. Zero Mission's awesome. This is gonna be great.
No fucking Virtual Console.
I mean, Virtual Console, like, I totally understand, but, like, it means they're working on something great. We're gonna get tons of games. I'm telling you, it's gonna launch with tons of games.
We aren't working on Pokemon for Switch. Pokemon game for Switch.
Dude, a Pokemon mainline game for the Switch? This is gonna be awesome.
Pokken Tournament DX.
You know, I didn't spend enough time with Pokken Tournament. I'm actually really excited it's coming to the Switch. Look, I apologize, but...
Go. All right. Are you man enough to apologize to my face? Huh? Well, fucking are you?
I'm sorry. For me, it's Virtual Console.
Yeah, same.
Like, I'm legitimately not upset about the majority of this stuff. But
just
like,
in case anyone didn't get the joke, if you're new or you were the biggest fucking Nintendo apologist, like, on the fucking planet.
Cheers.
But even you cannot defend that they did not have Virtual Console. So not only still,
I've tried to defend
launch,
it. I've tried to defend it, but here we are 3 months into the Switch existing.
We've been
and
outside, like, having a cigarette on the patio, and I'm like, you can't actually really defend it. You're like, no, that's fucking abysmal. He's like, that's the one point.
Whoa! Don't make it sound too fucking.
It is
the Nintendo
though.
apologist is my shtick. Don't mess with my shtick. Yeah, Virtual Console is the clear Golden Reggie. Yeah. Dude, you have the greatest games of all time just fucking hidden.
Yeah, for
Bring
example,
them out, I'll pay for them.
Zon
Again.
has a Raspberry Pi with like every single Super Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Like,
I want some Raspberry Pi in my tummy.
You could do it on your
Just
smartphone.
Nintendo, just release me some pie. Give me the virtual console pie.
It really is
Isn't
just
going to be subscription-based?
inexcusable.
There is a version that will be subscription-based. Not all virtual console will be, at least as of now. That may change.
Yep. All right, so next category. Yeah, this happened...
Congratulations, Reggie.
Yes.
Virtual console, you're really fucking ruining
You killed
life. You're ruining life right now. I just want to give
But he
you
is
money.
the king of fucking, remember?
He is the king of fucking.
I mean,
let me
maybe
give you
that's
some money,
maybe
Reg.
that's just where his time's tied up. No?
Maybe so.
All right, so this happened a lot at E3 this year. Just constantly.
To be honest, it's our fault. Let me go into it.
Yeah, well, I mean, of course it is, but like
the biggest problem with this E3 is that we didn't get tons of like megaton announcements. But it's our fault. Every year we get super hyped, we get super excited, we read rumors online.
Dude, it's because 2 years ago we got Final Fantasy VII Remake and Shenmue 3 at the same time.
Even last year, we got like a completely rebooted God of
double
War.
orgasm.
We got that Spidudermans. We got like
Spiduderman.
Final Fantasy VII. Wait, that wasn't last year, was it? That was the year before.
That was PlayStation Experience.
But we always get something extremely cool. Last year, or this year, the best thing we got was like, again, like Shadow of the Colossus was like one of the biggest
Wolfenstein
surprise
was a
but that was like a to be expected because it got teased last year.
Yeah, but we're beating around the bush here. This is because like we're not saying what this category is. This is the where the fuck is it category.
Where the fuck is it?
Which there is certainly a fucking lot. So let's continue. Take it away.
Hey, boys! Look what I got here.
Hey, where are the white women at?
And the nominees for the
Where the fuck is it?
award are
Super Smash Brothers for Switch. Where the fuck is it? Resident Evil 2 Remake. Where the fuck is it? Virtual Console for Switch. Where the fuck is it? Battletoads. Where the fuck is it? Visceral Star Wars game. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it?
You know, Bloodborne 2 is the worst part. So much so
If
that
it was
couldn't even
nominated,
make
it would
the
definitely
list.
get it. Yeah.
Because, like, that was a legit-ass logo going around, too. Like, I kind of believed it. Which, by the way, you were very sad when you contacted me. You're like, you already made the video almost, or we already picked the categories, but Bloodborne 2 wasn't on there. And I put it in there at least, just for you.
Yeah, no. I appreciate you giving us some loving.
So, instinctually, I want to say Virtual Console, but I don't want to be too predictable.
And we also just gave Virtual Console
Exactly.
an award. You know, Virtual Console, you've gotten enough of our mind share. I say the Visceral Star Wars game.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to seeing that this year.
Me too.
And we fucking didn't
It
see
looks extremely cool. There's actually some information that just released about it that looks really cool.
It's a sandpaper vagina year for gamers.
It's true. My vote goes to a Visceral Star Wars game.
Sorry, you were saying?
There's information that
News.
just released about it, that it may not be official information, it's kind of a leak, but it tells the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Who you play as, what you're trying to accomplish.
Did you read it?
I did.
How can you just ingest spoilers like that?
I mean, it doesn't tell how it ends.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you read it and I didn't. Does it sound cool?
Yes.
All right. Well,
It tells like when it takes place in Star Wars, like when it takes place in the movie lore. All that.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
I can live with that.
Yep.
All right, so we have 2 awards left.
2 awards
I'm fucking
left.
sad, man. We're reaching the end.
We are reaching it. It's been a lot of fun. Of course, after that, we are going to do what we promised last week, which is announce the winner of the community competition for bets.
Yep. All right, so this is the Who Won E3 award. Because that is the question, isn't it?
It's always the question.
I guess it is right now. Is there anything else you want to say about this?
Nope. Let's play.
All right, fucking do it. Go.
I didn't see you there. Hello. I'm that Pokemon guy. Now you might be wondering to yourself, who won E3? Well, I'm happy to announce that I'm currently working on the details of that right now. I hope to have more in the coming year. Suck my balls.
And the nominees for the Who Won E3 award are Super Mario Odyssey. Wolfenstein.
You're reading the wrong one.
Fuck. And the nominees. Fuck. I already got that part.
Darker shade, darling, darker shade.
Sony.
Thank you for all the joy and pain.
Ubisoft.
Picture shows, second balcony was the place we'd meet. Second seat,
Nintendo.
Dutch treat, you were sweet. Darker shade, darling, darker shade.
EA.
Save those lies, darling, don't explain.
Bethesda.
I recall Central Park in fall, how I tore my dress. What a mess, I confess, that's not all.
All right.
This is going to be probably the most debate we have about who actually won. Because I want to go into a couple of different things here. Number one, when I think
confident about my case, but
when I think about winning E3, I think there are multiple criteria for winning E3. I think about surprises, like surprise announcements. I think about the presentation of the show itself. How was it presented? I think about what we expect from them. Did they give us something that we didn't expect? Were there like fumbles and things like that? I think that's a big part of it. Did it overstay its welcome? Did they focus too much on something weird? It's the whole thing in its entirety. Not just the games, not just the announcements, not just the presenters, everything as a whole. And for me personally, Ubisoft won.
All right.
And I'll go into it after you give your spiel.
You better believe this, Thai fucks. On the daily, you know what I'm saying? By the way, a lot of people are being super fucking nice and polite. We're getting some compliments
Thank you very
saying
much.
we won. It feels that way. Devolver Digital was too... It would have won, but it just didn't count. And it was also padded between abysmal shit for that live stream that it tricked me into watching for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So that also, doctored some points. For me, easily Bethesda won. We got Wolfenstein 2, Evil Within 2. It's coming out. Skyrim, I mean, for fuck's sake, come on. Paid mods? Alright, but we did get more, we're getting an expansion for Dishonored 2. These are all fucking either continuations of, like, just fantastic franchises.
I'll say this, it was a tight show.
It was.
Being like 40
and Fallout
minutes
4
long.
VR being, unlike Doom VR, which seems to be a separate experience, right? Where it doesn't play like the main game. Fallout 4 VR, the fact that they're converting it to where it is the full-fledged game, right? Like, no stripped features, right?
Yeah.
In VR, that, well, apart from the part, from the fact that you cannot wear a VR headset without burning your face off, but, for the long enough to play through Fallout 4, but that is fucking impressive. That is basically the first, like, full-length title VR game since Resident Evil 7, on that scale. Now, it's a port, but all that considered, I have to give it to Bethesda.
So,
Stacey, can you show us the chat?
I'm gonna give my why I don't think Bethesda won, and then I'm gonna give why I think Ubisoft won, and then I want you to give me why you think Ubisoft didn't win. So I'm not just like trashing on what you're saying, because I think that there were some cool things there. I think they ended the show properly. But the first 25 minutes of that show was fucking boring. It was fucking boring. I just did not, like, yes, we got Fallout 4 VR. That's not, they didn't present it super interesting, it didn't do anything that super impressed me. Any of the VR stuff. showing like the Creation Club stuff where it's like, hey, you're going to pay for mods now.
You want to know what's impressive about Fallout 4 VR? I'll tell you when you're older.
Okay.
See that burn? Smoked you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I think Evil Within followed by Wolfenstein, I think those were two great announcements. I think what makes a great press conference, though, is opening and closing with really great announcements. And that's why I think not necessarily there's the only criteria.
Well, is this best show or like who won E3? Who had the best just to bring, period?
See, that's why I outlined.
I mean, I know it's not like, I know it's not.
There's
exactly,
a lot that goes into it. And this is why I want to talk about Ubisoft. So Ubisoft opened with Mario plus Rabbids, which I know a lot of people aren't super excited about, but bringing Miyamoto, like the fucking king of video games, on stage at the beginning of the show, and then ending with Beyond Good and Evil 2, a game that we didn't know if we'd ever get. They've been talking about for 10 years. And for it to look as good as it does in terms of like charm and just like visual fidelity and what the game could possibly be. I also think something that always really impresses me is I'm kind of an emotional person. I can get a little emotional at times. There were 2 times within that conference that people got emotional. We saw the guy that did the opening for the guy that created Mario plus Rabbids. Cut to him and he was crying and things like that. Like you could tell that was a huge moment for him, seeing Yves Guillemot and Shigeru Miyamoto on stage talking about his game. And I could really I could feel it. Like, it's like what you were talking about earlier of, I wanted to shit on this guy a lot more, but you could tell that this guy was excited. There wasn't a moment like that in any other press conference except for, I take that back, EA had a couple of those moments. Like the Joseph Ferris talking about A Way Out, he was really excited. And the girl talking about Battlefront, she was pretty excited. But he was like emotional about it. And then Michel Ancel at the end of the show, where it's Beyond Good and Evil, which is a kind of a cult classic, getting a sequel. Think about your favorite film that's a cult classic. Imagine it getting a sequel and the director being so excited about it that he's crying on stage. So 2 extremely emotional, impactful moments to be like, then to have with spread throughout, they announced new IP like Blood and Bone, whatever the pirate game is. Skull and Bone, thank you. They showed sequels with things like Far Cry 5. They had, obviously they had lowlights like Just Dance, just similar to everybody else. Everybody else had lowlights. There was something that people didn't really care about. But to be Ubisoft, they brought people on stage, which I think is important. They had emotional impact, and there were good announcements, good gameplay shown, interesting things. Of course, again, Assassin's Creed, they kind of dropped the ball. Yeah.
All right. I don't really care that much. Nah, I'm kidding. I'll give it a little bit, but I can't just drop it like that. So, first off, if I saw Martin Scorsese or Stanley Kubrick up there crying on stage, I would fucking never watch one of their films again.
I don't believe that one bit. Oh. I actually think you'd be totally into it.
You're fair to... I'd be happy to see Kubrick, period.
Yeah, that's true.
Since, he's been murdered. So, yeah, I guess like the ingredients to Tommy having a good time is weeping. Like, and that's...
You're not wrong.
No, I'm not. I know I'm not. I say that with confidence.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to really argue this too much. You felt way more strongly about that than I felt about any of the conferences. I don't like Rabbids, so that was a downplay. Like,
I mean, we can
Just Dance was fuck off.
Just Dance was Just Dance.
We got Steep 2. Like,
we didn't get Steep.
There was, or we got some sort of weird Steep stuff.
We got Steep DLC.
That's what it was.
The Olympics DLC.
Like as far as just like, if you take a percentage of like what was good and what wasn't, to me Bethesda had a better percentage.
That's fair. What if Bethesda
anything
was
else?
Weeping overpaid mods?
But I'm gonna relent this and just give it to you.
I mean,
because I don't feel you make better points than I can for why yours should win over my choice.
Okay.
And when you do bring up the paid mods, that also like kind of makes me want to give it to you on principle. So this might be the first time ever for this particular thing, but yeah, man, Ubisoft won E3 for us.
Nice.
Shit.
Congratulations, Ubisoft.
Now, that does not mean that they have what it takes to rise to the top. To be, how would you say, best of show.
Yeah. So this is a particular game. This is the best game we saw at E3. which granted, we didn't go to E3. But based on the conferences and impression videos and people who actually played it, this is what we think was the best game at E3. At least the 5 nominees.
Well, we don't know what that's
and since I actually made the categories and you just did all the actual hard work.
There wasn't anything on here that
you were like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be one.
So this is our final category, which is
final
sad.
category.
But, yeah, this is a best of show for E3 2017.
All right.
Let's do it, Taste.
Without further ado.
Go.
And the nominees for this year's Best in Show are Super Mario Odyssey,
From rags to riches.
Wolfenstein, The New Colossus,
You care. And though my pocket may be empty,
Far Cry
I'd
5,
be a millionaire. My clothes may still be torn and tattered.
Knack 2,
But in
baby!
my heart, I'd be a king.
A Way
Love
Out,
is all that ever mattered. It's everything.
You know, it's fucking sad. It's over.
It's it.
Like, all that video editing, it's now been shown. The wad's been blown.
It's going on YouTube, though. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel.
If anything, the perfectly synced up Reggie, I'll fuck your dad, was worth all of it. So, best of show.
Yep. We haven't talked about this one bit.
And this
we
is
haven't talked
fucking.
about it.
This is really hard. Like, legitimately.
Yeah.
This is difficult.
I agree.
Brother, can you show us the chat? Chat. We should need another scene transition. I don't know whether I want to give it to Wolfenstein or Mario.
See, I want to give it to Mario, but I understand why you want to give it to Wolfenstein, especially after playing it, the first one, and based on what I've seen. As soon as I finished playing through the first one, I went back and watched the trailer for the second one. It is insane what a good job they do of actually taking all the things from the first one and putting them in the second one. Like Anya, continuing the Anya love story, like the big metal suit that he's wearing in the trailer where they shoot him in the head and he like puts the thing up. That's actually in the first game. There's a lot of stuff, characters, story beats that are in Wolfenstein The New Order that carry over into The New Colossus that make it a lot more appealing to me than what I would think it would be. So I definitely think that it 100% deserves to be what we are debating for. What we are debating for. If so, I'll just put it this way. Super Mario Odyssey and Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus both come out on October 27th. I'm playing Mario Odyssey first. Mario Odyssey is 100% what I'm going to be playing first.
More than likely, I'll play Mario Odyssey for an hour to see how it feels, and then I'll plow through Wolfenstein and come back to it.
Are we putting it to the community to help us decide, then?
I think we might have to.
Because I'm not budging on Mario.
Well, I'm going to go with Wolfenstein, I'm going to be honest.
Okay,
that looks like visually the most impressive, and like everything aside.
So you guys have to vote for either Wolfenstein or Super Mario Odyssey.
Microsoft, they've never before seen 4K resolution.
Lizards.
All right, we got one for Wolfenstein. Surprised Metroid
says Wolfenstein.
Surprised Metroid didn't wiggle its way in? Hell nah.
Paint says Wolfenstein. I think it's going to be Wolfenstein. You say Wolfenstein too? Man, where are my Mario fans at?
Well, dude, they're here. It's just Wolfenstein looks fucking incredible.
Not better than Mario Incredible. It looks great. Head to votes Mario Odyssey.
All right, so we have
I5 says Wolfenstein as well. So it looks like it's going to be Wolfenstein.
4K Minecraft.
No 4K Minecraft. It didn't even get a nomination.
We'll just go ahead and count it as one vote. It's not going to win.
Okay.
It's a victimless crime.
It is a victimless crime. And with that being said, the best in show.
Here.
Are we holding hands, Thelma?
Is. Just keep going, Garth.
Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Hey! Congratulations to the team at Bethesda. Great job. Machine Games specifically.
Yes. Incredible development.
Absolutely something that impressed us. I do want to say real quick, you know the demo that they had at E3? The majority of it, you were in a wheelchair.
That's fucking incredible.
Yeah. You're like rolling around and then just like pulling out your gun.
Yeah, it is like, it's the most like pulpy, campy. It's exactly what you would want. Like, there's no denying the fact that it takes a shitload of inspiration from Inglourious Bastards as far as tone.
For sure.
Not only that, but setting. But that's not a bad thing at all.
Yeah.
Because like you took what could have been executed extremely poorly, and instead you gave us Duke Nukem, which now you get what that means.
I do.
And I implore all of you to go
being
find
said,
out.
I'm really disappointed in how not well you sold that game to me. There are things you could have done to make me more excited to play that game than the fact that
I tried for years. It was my game of the year 2 years ago.
Yeah, but that's not enough.
What do you want me to do? Fucking cry on your dick?
No, I want you to tell me why it's good. I want you to provide some context. Your boy likes context. I want information. Here's DKP's review of Wolfenstein: The New Order. It's got Duke Nukem in it.
Dude, when it was my
10 out of 10.
When we were doing this, and it was my game of the year then, I fucking gave plenty of good reasons. I'm done trying to convince you.
I'll have to go back and watch the prep 8 where we talk about it.
I suppose you will. All right.
I mean, that's pretty much it. There's one more thing that we do have to do, and that's close the book on which one of you guys that actually took the time to bet based on our bets. You and I placed bets, or not necessarily bets. We had predictions.
Yep.
3 predictions for each press conference except for the Ubisoft, EA, Devolver Digital. We combined all those. So we each had 3 predictions. It ended up being like, I don't remember how many. 15 predictions each, something like that. Then everybody, the trailer got me to play the first. It's a true story. Can I sleep with the teacher to get a better grade than this? Yes, you can. We each made predictions, and then we put a post out there in our Facebook group, which you guys can join our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/the Chainsaw Ape group. We put a game out there where you guys could go and say if you think we were right or wrong, and then give you points based on that. If you said yes and that prediction actually happened, you got 10 points. If you said no and that prediction didn't happen, then that was 1 point. If you said no and it was actually yes, you got 0. If it was yes and you actually said no, then you got 0. So I tallied. Sorry, a little complicated. Tallied everybody up. And now we're going to go over the results. I'm going to go through the predictions one more time. I'm not going to go over what each person did, but I'm going to go over the predictions one more time.
I know what's coming.
What? I'm not. No, we've already settled the score that I'm the best.
No. I'll let you know.
All right. So here were our predictions for E3. Just so you know how ridiculous they were. 99% of them didn't happen. God of War will get a trailer and a release date of holiday 2017. Nope, 2018 release date. PlayStation will launch a new controller option for PSVR. That didn't happen. Konami announced a new Silent Hill game on stage at E3. That definitely didn't happen.
That wasn't mine. I knew better.
Oh, we're about to get to your ridiculous ones. Final Fantasy VII will get a trailer and a holiday 2017 release date.
For the first episode, is what I thought, by the way.
New Onimusha title or a remaster.
It was supposed to be remaster. I don't know where the new title thing came from.
Go back and watch the episode.
Then I misspoke.
Konami announces a new Castlevania on stage at E3.
Look at my man. He's laughing over there. He's laughing because he knows.
He's laughing because he knows. Mario Odyssey launches on November 17th. I was off by like 30 days there. Virtual Console launches on June 15th with at least 10 games available. I was wrong. Legend of Zelda Hero of Time collection that includes Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. That didn't happen. Virtual Console has GameCube games. That didn't happen. F-Zero gets announced. Nope. Mega Man X collection launches first on Nintendo Switch.
Stop looking at me. That fucking
Scorpio will launch in October for $4.99. I got half of that right, but that's a no. Halo 3 Anniversary is a Scorpio launch title and includes a demo for the Halo 6 beta. Big time wrong on that. A new Battletoads game is announced. Didn't happen. Halo 6 officially announced. Didn't happen. Original Xbox backwards compatibility. It happened.
I think that's my only point.
I think so, yes. A new Conquer game gets announced. That would have been a point that you would have deserved. Wolfenstein the New Colossus gets announced.
I think I should get a half a point for it. All things considered.
What?
The Conquer
thing? No, fuck that. Beyond Good and Evil 2 gets a trailer and an official announcement. That did happen. Hotline Miami 3 gets announced. That didn't happen. Matt Stone and Trey Parker on stage at Ubisoft. Didn't happen. The new Amy Hennig game trailer is going to be there. That didn't happen.
It should have been.
And then new Doom single player DLC.
I see. I fucking knew that was coming.
I just read the thing.
No, you fucking your showmanship. Doom single player
DLC. All right. So
that's what I knew was fucking.
So the people who were in the running for this were apE3, Pebiv,
best for last,
Mr. Kurtzen, and Morning Shark. I'm going to start from last to first. In last place, Morning Shark at 25 points. Third place, Pebiv at 30 points. And the winner.
Wait, is there not a second place?
There is a second place, but once you say the second place, then you automatically know who the winner is. And the winner and the second place person. So I'm going to announce the winner first, then second place after that. And the winner with 35 points is apE3 7. Congrats, apE3.
Yeah.
Followed by Mr. Kurtzen with 33 points. Very good work.
So what was it was
2 points off.
And I got 1 point?
No, the way that they did their stuff was
it was just yes or no. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, how did I get
points.
destroyed so badly?
Yes. Morning loss, finally.
By the way, what was your score?
2.5.
So, yeah.
And yours was 1. So it was... We did terrible.
It's like it's the size of our dicks or something. Get it? Give me them ribs. You know what I'm saying?
I get that it's
except reversed. Show. I want the slightly bigger little chode. I think it's only fair that I get it.
Well, that's it, guys. That's the Chainsaw E3 2017 awards.
It has been a pisser. I wish we could do it all over again.
We will next year. And at the end of this year.
Yeah, because we have this is the E3 awards. We have the actual apE awards in 6 months.
The Game of the Year awards.
Which is another video
40 hours
marathon.
of editing. Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully you guys like that. I will put that shitty song up on SoundCloud. Yeah, that's it, man. Let's fucking go ahead and tip our hats and bid these fellas farewell. By the way, what's on? Oh, we'll never mind. We talked about that.
Yep.
All right. Well, guys, thanks everyone for joining. Means an awful fucking lot that you guys were able to watch this because some of it might be muted before we can get to it. Yep. I don't think so, but. Glad that you guys were here to see it live.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. A lot of love went into making this. We had a lot of fun making them. So really appreciate the time and energy put into it. Make sure you follow us on or subscribe to our channel on YouTube so you can watch the YouTube version of this. Follow us on Twitter to see when we go live. Obviously, follow us here on Twitch so you can watch other stuff, streams, and things like that. Check out our Facebook group, facebook.com/group/the Chainsaw Group. We're in there. We like to talk sometimes about it. The community's in there. We have a lot of fun. You can see everything at chainsawApe.com. And then finally, if you like it so much you want to buy some swag, cafepress.com/apeshop. Thanks for hanging out.
Yep. Goodbye. Good night. See everyone that just hit. apE3, A Canada, Paints, Pebiv, Kurtsan. If I missed anybody, Draco Ditz. Hope I didn't miss anybody.
Everyone else.
Thanks. Once again, thanks, guys.
Thanks for hanging out. I'm H. Tom.
And I'll see you guys tomorrow. DKP. And better luck next year.
Everyone else.